Alright everybody, here's our deck that we're playing. It's called Sidisi Hermit Heartshit. Commander, Sidisi Brood Tyrant. Whenever it enters the battlefield, put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. If one or more creature cards are put into your graveyard, Black Zombie. And basically all we want to try and do is get cards in our graveyard. Sidisi helps with that, definitely. I'm getting to our mana base right now. So, as you can see, with all of our cards, we have no basic lands at all. I'll go into that more later, but basic lands. And I don't think anything really has a value besides Fire-Xing Tower, just ramp, Rodent's Core, that can be replaceable. Desert can be cycled. Each of 2 more mana, definitely. Fetch lands only have 2, but I'll probably get more in the future. We'll go into our ramp and fast mana. So, 1 mana ramp, all the growth definitely. Carpet of Flowers helps a lot. And roll Mox, fast mana, Soul Ring. And then more fast mana, let's see. Elvish Spirit Guide for sure. And ramp, birds, Deathrite Shaman, elves, Pinhorn, Land of War elves. And the other one's Incubation Druid. That's all of our mana, basically. Oh, besides Dark Ritual as well. And we have 2 utility ends that are sorceries as well. Agadeems can return creatures from our graveyard to the battlefield, and return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Basically, almost equivalent to Eternal Witness, not a creature though. Then we'll get into what else we have here. Let's get into more utility-based cards. Deathrite Shaman definitely can get rid of some combo pieces in other people's yards. Ramp as well. Seer and Carrion Feeder can be used as a utility, but they're more combo pieces. Sylvan Safekeeper protects our creatures. Princess Necromancer, I'll get into how that's useful as a combo piece, but it can return a creature card from a graveyard and it gets sacked at the end of turn. Tool for both our combos. Collector stops artifacts. Our Confidant, card draw definitely. On a Shaman, basically a creature tutor, basically. And it can help with our combos. Rim Player puts more cards in a graveyard, which is very useful at certain times, especially if you're running out of gas. Hermit Druid, combo piece, going later. Alchemy combo. Rift Sweeper protects our combo. If Hermit Druid gets exiled or Guardian Hulk somehow, but mostly it's to protect Hermit Druid, and whenever that happens, we can, if it gets exiled, we can shuffle it into our library. That's Oracle, combo piece. When a Witness, help us get cards back into our hand. After milling ourselves, we're probably done. We'll do it almost every game. Especially if we run out of gas, like I said. Hull Breacher, Force, Opposition Agent, you know why. Light Crafter, or utility card, like if someone has a Golos or Narset out, gets rid of them. Narset can't be targeted, you can just sack it. Can also, it's just good overall. Gets rid of Planeswalkers, creatures, especially in Commander. People just play their Commander and pass the turn, you know. And it allows people to discard cards, which is good. Body Snatcher, that's a combo piece for sure. It's creature recursion. I'll go into it later as well. Fate Stitcher, we can use it to untap a, let's see. I don't have a Yisan, but we can use it to untap Birthing Pod if we ever get the chance or need to. What else? We can untap on a Shaman, whatever we need, but it's not really useful as that. It can be mostly wanted for its unearth ability. We have other cards exiled because people hate graveyards, you know. KS combo piece for sure. Protean Hawk. It's our fallback combo. Go into our sorceries, card draw. Why not? Green Sun's creature tutor. Mostly looking for Hermit Sun's Postmortem Lunge. We will mostly be using it to get Druid. Animate, Protean Hulk, or Hermit Druid. We need a sack out if we reanimate our combo. Sonic Tutor, of course. Tutor's Tutor. Creature Tutor. Tutor. Academians. Incursion. Buried Alive. We can put combo pieces in our graveyard to help with getting him back if we ever need that. Toxic Deluge. Board Wipe. Card Draw. Great to use after people tutor. Gets rid of Dread Return. That's a combo piece. Card Draw. Protect our combo pieces. Counter spells. That's Tomb will use it to put Protean Hook on a graveyard if ever need to. More tutors. Need to destroy artifacts and enchantments. Of course, Noxious Revival. Keep putting those on top of our deck. Counter spells. Tutors. Protection. Permanent destruction. Duel's Vault, basically a tutor. Wake the Dead, shortening, recurring our combo pieces. Dismember, targeted removal, romantic search, card draw, Force of Vigor, gets rid of artifacts and enchantments. We got Mesmeric Orb. It puts more creatures, puts anything in our graveyard. Very useful. It puts other people's stuff in their graveyard. Makes people mad, makes it a target, which is good for us. Birthing Pod, more creature tutoring. And Carpet of Fires, mana, and Sylvan Library, card draw, Romancy, Recursion, and we can use to sack our creature combo pieces, which would be Protean Hulk for sure. Then we'll go into our combo. So the only thing we need to get this combo rolling is Hermit Druid on the field for sure. We need green mana and a land in our hand. So to just destroy with this combo, we're going to tap Hermit Druid, activate him. We have no basic lands, as I said before. So what we're going to do is move all of our cards to graveyard with just flipping our deck. And whenever that happens, we have, let's see, view all. We have, where is it at? Narcomoeba. Whenever it's put into your graveyard from your library, you may return it to the battlefield. Move to the battlefield. So we have Hermit Druid and Narcomoeba on the battlefield. After that, we're going to play our land. Once we play our land, we're going to get, where's that? I can find it. I know I can search, but you know, like gas. There it is. So once we play a land card, whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may return Bloodghast from your graveyard to the battlefield. So we played our land, which was the Clearwater Pathway, and the Bloodghast hits the battlefield. So now, what we want to do is get our Dread Return. So we're going to cast that for our flashback cost. And that flashback cost is sacrifice 3 creatures. We're going to sack all 3 of our creatures, and we're going to recur Thassa's Oracle. And that will win us the game right off the bat. When Thassa's Oracle enters the battlefield, look at the top X card of your library, where X is your devotion to blue. Put one of them on top of your library and the rest on the bottom. If X is greater than or equal to the number of cards in your library, you win the game. And X is greater than the cards in our library, we will automatically win. So, what do we do if... Here, let's move all to our... all to library. Okay, so what do we do if our combo fails? Let's say, get Hermit Druid again. Let's say someone swords our Hermit Druid, right? Shuffle. Let's say someone swords our Hermit Druid, so let's put it in exile. Then we're going to need to get Rift Sweeper somehow, or we can go for a fallback, but I'll show the fallback in just a sec. So we're going to tap 2, get Rift Sweeper, and we have plenty of, what is it? Into the battlefield effects. So once we play Rift Sweeper, it's going to shuffle Hermit Druid back into our library. And let's just say we'll go to our next turn, and we have We have plenty of creature tutors. Plenty. Let's just get a... See what we can find. Close. Green Suns. There we go. Let's move it to our hand. Let's say we have that. We're going to tap 3 and Green Suns for 2. And we're going to get Hermit Druid. And we can redo the combo again. And we have an extra creature. So if like they exile our graveyard again, we'll have 1 creature for the flashback. And we don't have to worry about like if half our graveyard's gone and Bloodghast is gone, the Knocko Amoeba will still hit the battlefield. We can do the combo again. So what happens if that entirely fails? Here, let's restart. We'll go for our other combo, which is our fallback. Let's go again. And go again. Lands for some reason. The shuffling is not working well. Okay. Our second combo. We're going to play land, blah blah blah, Soul Ring, blah blah blah. We would have drawn 2 next turn. Rodin's Core. We're gonna Finale for 2. One way we can do it is get on a Shaman. Put on the battlefield. So this combo doesn't always have to be like this, but we're gonna untap and draw. Let's hopefully get a creature. Yeah, let's say we get a creature. Play our land. We're gonna cycle out that opposition agent. It says discard a creature card, search your library for a creature card, and we're gonna get Protean Hulk. Or we could get Hermit Druid, but in this instance, we're gonna get Protean Hulk. We're gonna move it to our hand. Then, so it's tapped. So on our next turn, we're gonna have Protean Hulk in our hand, and you don't want that. So we're gonna Fauna Shaman again, and we're gonna discard the Protean Hulk to get another creature. And that creature could be anything, honestly. So we have Graveyard Recursion, but we can't use it to recur Protean Hulk. So let's get the Apprentice Necromancer. This is one of our good combo pieces. It protects our combo, basically. So these two are really good hand in hand. So we would have cast it that turn, so it doesn't matter. So let's read Apprentice Necromancer. We sack it, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. That creature gains haste. At the beginning of your end step, sacrifice it. That end of it, at the beginning of your next end step, sacrifice it. That is what's important. Because whenever Protean Hulk dies, you'll search your library for creature cards converted mana cost 6 or less and put them on the battlefield. So we're just going to go ahead and skip to that and do it. We're going to tap for black and recur the Protean Hulk. Then we're going to go to our end step, as the Apprentice Necromancer said. We're going to sacrifice the Protean Hulk. So that's going to start our combo. We're going to get, for our first one, we're going to get our Sylvan Safekeeper to protect any other card we have on the battlefield. I mean, it doesn't really matter much. And we're going to have to get a sack outlet, which is either Carrion Feeder or our Viserys Ear, which is a 1 mana cost sacrifice outlet. Move it to the battlefield. And we're going to get our Body Snatcher. So Body Snatcher reads, whenever it comes into play, you may choose and discard a creature card from your hand. If you don't, remove it from the game. So it comes into play, and we don't have a, like, we could do the ability, but it's useless because we're going to leave this triggered ability is going to be on the stack. The more important part is the second half of Body Snatcher. Whenever it enters, well, it's put into the graveyard from play, remove it from the game, and return target creature card from your graveyard to play. So with Viserys here, we sack the Body Snatcher, goes to the graveyard, and whenever that hits the graveyard, the Protean Hulk hits the battlefield because of Body Snatcher's second ability. So Protean Hulk hits the battlefield again. We can scry because we sack the Body Snatcher, and we're going to sack the Protean Hulk again. With that, we're going to get Mikaeus and Walking Ballista. And with that, this is our win combo right here. So let's read Mikaeus. Other non-human creatures you control get +1/+1 and have Undying. It is no +1/+1 counter. So that means Walking Ballista comes in with a +1/+1 because it's a non-human creature. And we're going to sack the Walking Ballista. And then whenever that happens, it's going to come back with Undying. and Undying gives it a +1/+1 counter. So it's going to have the +1/+1 from Mikaeus and the +1/+1 counter from Undying. So it'll come in as a 2/2 with one +1/+1 counter. From that, you're going to use a counter and hit a target opponent or creature or whatever you want to do, but might as well go for the opponent. Just end it quickly. And whenever that counter is removed, you're going to sack it again, and it's going to recur with Undying because you remove the counter, and you're just going to keep doing that over and over again until you win. And that basically is our secondary combo. And here, we'll restart again. Another way you can do it, another way you can do that combo is the reason why we have Entomb in our graveyard. We can Entomb Protean Hulk, put it in our graveyard, which is very important. And then, like, our recursion cards, we're gonna want, like, Wake the Dead. Sorry. Wake the Dead. You want cards that say return target creature cards from graveyard to the battlefield. Then you're gonna sack those creatures because you want the Protean Hulk to die. So you're gonna want Wake the Dead. Necromancy is another great card for this. It's basically an animate dead, but it says you may play, well, you may choose to play Necromancy as an instant. If you do, bury it at end of turn. When you play it, so you're gonna play it as an instant, and you're gonna, let's get it. Move to the battlefield. You're gonna play Necromancy as an instant, and you're gonna recur Protean Hulk. And they're going to be attached, basically. It's like an animate dead, but it gets buried at end of turn. So that's going to start our sack again. And then you can go through the whole combo once again. And yeah, wait, what is the one? Buried Alive. That's like an Entomb, but for 3 creature cards. You can put whatever, utility creatures, whatever. If you have more recursion, you could get like Bob, also known as Dark Confidant, and put on the battlefield, get more card draw or something, or Playcrafter to get rid of that card that can't be targeted, or it's like an indestructible card, you know? So there's that. And post-mortem. Also with like Apprentice Necromancer, if we have Hermitrude in our graveyard, we can recur it. It has haste, and then we can automatically activate Hermitrude and win the game from there. Same with this. That's why we have Post-Mortem Lunge, is if we have Hermitrude in our graveyard, it comes back onto the battlefield with haste, and then we can automatically activate it and win the game. Easy as that. And that is our deck, basically. So after that, we'll get into the gameplay, and I'll show you one game. It's kind of dragged on, but you basically win out of nowhere. If you have Hermitrude on the battlefield and no one pays attention to it, instant win. They can't do anything about it unless they counter the Dread Return or the Basilisk Oracle. Oh yeah, no, it's just the Dread Return, but you want to keep a counter spell on you so you can protect your combo. But besides that, easy win, and we'll get into it.
Yep.
Okay. Guess we're ready.
All right, I will untap.
On your upkeep, I'm going to play Once Upon a Time.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'll just look for top 5 cards for a land or a creature. Put the rest from the bottom of my library, reroll 1, and then put it in my hand.
I will play a Reliquary Tower on pass turn.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I played Exploration. Then I played a Reliquary Tower for my second land drop, my pass turn.
All right.
Ooh.
I'll draw.
2 good options here.
I will play a Rejuvenating Springs.
I'll get a Cliffside Rescuer for my Once Upon a Time.
Okay. And after that, I'll pass the turn.
Cliffside Rescuer.
I'll play a Field of the Dead and pass.
Oh. I'll draw my card for turn. Play a Forced. And I will say go.
I will untap. I will draw. I will play a Plains, and I'll play a Scavenger Grounds. I'll tap for, and I'll cast Circuitous Route.
Yep.
And I will pass turn.
Okay.
I'll go find 2 lands.
Get
What
to play.
color am I missing? Well, I'm missing a lot of colors.
Wait, you get
So
to
I'm
play
gonna find
Do what?
that turn?
exploration.
Oh, okay, exploration. All right.
Okay,
I played it on turn 1.
draw for
Damn.
turn.
The value though.
I'll let you know what lands I get when I'm done, but it's probably gonna be 2 guild gates. Just don't know what colors yet.
This man over here playing Gates.
play a City of Brass. I'm gonna pass the turn.
Tap draw. I'll play a Swamp. I'll tap 2 for a Talisman of Dominance, and there you go.
All right. Draw a card. I was really hoping to pull a basic land out of that. Once upon a time. Kind of bad. I'll float a green. Play Slanted Sanctuary. Enters in tapped.
I guess I was gonna search guild gate.
Yep.
I guess it doesn't really matter yet.
I'll play a Slanted Sanctuary as my land for turn, bouncing my force back to my hand, and I'll say go.
Oh, I can see everybody now on top of the spell table. Alright. I will untap. Draw. I will pay 5. Cast the boy Golos.
Okay, in response, I'm gonna spell pierce that.
Wow. Well, it's countered.
Okay.
I'll cast a mystical monastery for my land and pass turn.
Okay, untap.
Guess let's try again next turn.
Draw. Yeah. Play an Urborg, and I'll attach a wild growth to my Urborg to cast a Sylvan Safekeeper. And I pass the turn. Go ahead.
And tap
Upstairs.
draw. I'll play Catacomb. I'll pay 4 to cast my commander. On ETB, I'll mill myself for 4. It is Sidisi, Undead Visor, Vizier, Crypt of Agadine, Oligissa, and a Grave Titan.
Yep.
There you go.
That's a zombie.
Alright. I'll untap and draw a card for turn. I will play a Force as my land for turn. And I'll go ahead and tap my Slanted Sanctuary for colorless and white, and I will play a Luminarch's Ascension.
Ooh, that's strong.
Right.
Might as well get something out on the board. That's a little interesting. I will then say go after that.
I will untap. I will draw a card. I will try this again. Take 2. Golos.
Yep.
The Tireless Pilgrim. He'll ETB. I'll go Final Land. I think should I get blockers or should I just get another color? Do I have all the colors yet? Yes, I have all the colors. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go get a good old field and get some blockers going and pass turn.
Alright,
Okay.
Luminarch Ascension will get a counter.
Okay, I'll untap. Draw for turn. I'll play a Twilight Mire. I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 4 to cast Sidisi. Taking 1. Mill 3.
Come on, stupid spell table.
The
Load
Watery
people.
Grave, Playcrafter, and Mana Confluence. After that, I'll pass the turn.
Really? That's interesting.
Tap draw. I'm going to play a. No, I'm going to pay 3 mana.
Here.
And I'm going to cast. Oh, no, actually, no. Before that, I'll go to combat. I'll swing Gisser and Geralt Fat. The 4th dude, the guy with the camera off at the minute.
Damn, brother.
With the Luminarch Ascension, yeah.
Yeah.
How much you sending at me? GC is 4, so I'll take 4.
Whilst you guys are doing that, I'm casting a Victimize. 2 things in my graveyard I'm targeting is Grave Titan and Sidisi, and I'll obviously sack Gisser and Geralt.
Yep.
Where?
Okay, it should be.
There we go.
Yep, so
I can see.
creatures coming in have ETBs. I'm going to do Grave Titans first, so I'll get 2 zombies.
Yep.
And then Sidisi will trigger. I'll sack a zombie to go tutor a card.
Shit.
What do I want though? What do I want?
You passed your
Alright,
turn.
I think I've got my play a land. I'm going to play a bounce land and bounce the swamp to my hand, and then you're good to go. I'll shuffle my library.
Cool. One tap. Draw a card. I will play a mountain for turn. Tap the mountain for a Dragon Master Outcast.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Might as well start getting as many things out on the board. Tap 2 for a Crashing Drawbridge.
Yep.
Just to attempt to get some blockers out. I will say go after that.
So on top,
I never thought we'd reach
I will
this
draw.
far.
Yep.
I will activate Golos. Top 3. 1, 2, 3. Burgeoning. I'll cast that. Sanctum of Calming Waters. It says at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, draw X cards where X is the number of shrines you control and discard a card.
Yep.
I will play Rakdos Guildgate for my land per turn. And my... Actually... Yeah, I'll just leave that in hand. And I will get a Zombo. I'll attack with both my creatures at you. They're Paradox, Golos, and a 2/2 zombie.
Alright, I will block both.
Oh, you're
And
blocking both.
Dragon Master Outcast will die.
And I'll pass turn after that.
Moonrock Ascension will gain 1 more counter.
Of course, I got kicked out again.
Oh, untap and draw. Gonna cast your Taxing Probe, targeting. Let's do upstairs.
So,
So I'll block.
first card is that.
Yep.
Second card is that.
Yep.
Third card is that.
Yep.
Card is that.
Uh-huh.
Fifth.
Yep.
Sixth.
Yep.
Seventh.
Gotcha. Okay. Alright, and then I'll draw a card.
Alright.
Then I'm going to... I'll cast a Chrome Mox. And I'll imprint Carpet of Flowers. Then I'll go to combat, and I'll swing 3/3 Sidisi at Paradox.
I'll block with Crashing Drawbridge.
Okay, and then I'll mill 3. It's Limdu's Vault, Bloodstained Mire, and Vampiric Tutor. Then I will tap Filter for black. And I'm gonna cast a Toxic Deluge for 6.
But that kills my Golos, though.
I think that's why he did that.
So it'll kill everything, every creature on the board, basically.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay.
Then I will tap for green and black to cast Abrupt Decay targeting the Luminarch Ascension.
What is that?
Ooh.
Can't be countered. Destroy target non-land permanent with converted mana cost 3 or less.
Ooh.
3 or less, yeah. That happens.
And I'll pass my turn.
There goes my whole game.
Okay, I'd like to play Underground River as my land for turn. I'm going to tap 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I don't need to tap 6. So 5 mana. I'm going to cast Awaken the Erstwhile.
That sounds familiar.
All of us discard our hands and we make that many 2/2 zombies.
No! No!
I have no cards in my hand.
No! I don't wanna.
We all discard our hands and create that many 2/2 zombies?
Yep.
Damn, so we all have no cards in hands. Alright, I
Huh.
will be discarding 6 and making 6 zombies.
5
Same
and
here.
5. Those stats, I had a land drop and I decided not to play it last turn.
That is my whole
Alright.
turn. You've got no cards
Make
in hand.
5 zombies.
Oh no, my lands. Ah. I don't have any more zombie tokens, so just imagine that and then double it.
Yep.
Alright. Untap. Draw a card for turn. 1, 2, 3, 4 is all I have for dupes. Damn, so I have 1 card in hand.
But you're free to do whatever you want. No one's got any cards in hand, so don't have to be afraid of counters.
Yeah, except the card I play, I can't play because I don't have the mana for it.
So I'll, just to be upfront, you the scavengers.
Keep cutting out for me.
I know it's
You're
with
cutting out for me too.
can you hear me now? Well, nope.
Yes.
A bit better, yeah.
Alright, I'll go ahead and I guess I play 1 graveyard recursion. Doing that doesn't really affect me.
I was really for upstairs buffaloes. I was saying it for.
Okay, go ahead to your turn. Yeah.
I will say upstairs, I'm kind of not happy you hit me with that discard thing.
I'll
had-
untap.
I had a rampant growth, a Oron Foshfang, and an anointed procession in my hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6,
Had a
7, 8.
Luminarch Ascension popped off.
Only have one
and,
card
I
in hand.
got anointed procession.
I
Just
drew my card for turn, and then at the beginning of my upkeep, my Sanctum of Calm Ward is triggered. I'll draw 1 card, and then I have to discard a card.
Oh, okay.
I was waiting till
Okay.
Paradox was finished talking, and I didn't want to cut him off.
Oh, you good?
I'll be discarding a Swamp, and I'll be casting Golos for 9.
Jesus.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna go find a land, and then I will how many creatures do you have upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll swing 5 zombies
6.
at you upstairs. I'll swing 5 zombies at you upstairs.
6.
I'm
Yes.
gonna
10.
swing 5 zombies at you.
Go. All right. Let's go.
I'll take 10.
All right, so I'll go find another land. I guess I'll get the Zorius Gilgate and make another zombie, and pass turn.
Okay. Now we'll
Yeah.
draw. Okay, let's see what's in here.
Well, you also have a Field of the Dead out too.
I do not have a Field of Dead out.
So
Okay,
how do you make another
Yeah,
zombie?
oh yes, I do have a Field of Dead. You know, I thought.
Okay, alright.
okay,
I was about to say, well, what?
There you go. Hermit Druid.
No, I was thinking about the one that you sacked to destroy another land for some reason.
Pass the turn.
I'll play an island. I'll tap 6. ETB, I will mill 4.
Yep.
Maya Triton, Womp, Wonder, and Fabled Passage. Wonder hitting the graveyard means that all my creatures have flying.
What?
Yep. I'm gonna start hurting.
I'll pass the turn.
Alright. Draw a card for turn. One, 2, 3, 4. I'm not gonna get as much value out of this as I normally would, but I'll go ahead and tap 4.
Yep.
And I'll play a second harvest.
What does that do?
I will double my tokens.
Nice. That's pretty useful,
So
I
I go
guess.
6 zombies to 12 zombies.
Yep.
I've never had a single zombie on my build until today. Yeah, we'll considering. I think I'll just pass after. I'll just pass turn after that.
All right, I will untap. I will draw for turn. I will draw for Sanctum of Calm Waters. Yeah, I guess I have to. I'll discard a mountain, and then I will activate my Scavenger's Ground.
Yep.
And I'll exile everyone's graveyard.
Yep.
No.
That's solid. Do you sack Scavenger Grounds with that too?
Yeah, Scavenger Grounds gets sacked, and then it all gets exiled with the Scavenger Ground.
You sack a desert.
I'm sacking Scavenger Grounds.
I know.
Okay, I only run one desert in the deck, and that's Scavenger Ground.
His Scavenger Grounds. Ah, boy.
Actually, I'm gonna tap my colorless mana for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will attempt to activate Golos.
Go ahead.
1, 2, 3. I will get a the mystical turtle, Court of Ambition, and Gateway Plaza.
Yep.
Fuck me. All right.
Fuck you. What?
Actually, no. Yes, I will play the turtle for the turn. Then I'll cast the Court of Ambition. I'll become the monarch.
Yep.
I will set myself in the monarch, and then I will play the Gateway Plaza. And because the turtles is untapped, this is going to enter untapped.
Yep.
And then I'll tap it to pay for itself.
Okay.
I thought about to lose a gate just now. I was very sad.
You're really playing. He's really playing Gates.
I don't know what you're talking about. Who said I'm playing gates?
Damn.
Then I'm moving combat.
How many gates are you up to?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 gates in the battlefield, but I have not actually confirmed I'm playing gates.
Yep.
And I'm making zombie for that land enter the battlefield. I'll move the combat.
Gates. All right.
I will swing all my zombies, my 6 zombies down into their upstairs.
Run with Gisser and take 10.
There's 6 now.
It's 12.
Run with Gisser and take 10.
You gonna block one?
Oh, it's right. Guess I can block.
You guys
Yeah.
hear me?
Guess will kill one.
Okay.
Because he's a foe.
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
One zombie down.
Yeah, I'm blocking with Gisser.
Okay. And then I'll go to man step and I'll draw a card for being the monarch.
So what's that turtle you played?
It's ARCHELOS.
Well,
Lagoon Mystic.
if that's tapped,
very-
all your permanents come in tapped. And if it's untapped,
Yeah.
they're untapped.
Huh.
Yes. I'm very bad at reading made up names, so I don't even try. Archelios?
Yep. It's
I
not
don't
too
know.
bad right now until he attacks, but besides that, yeah. You said you pass?
Yeah. It's really only so all my lands enter untapped. I don't actually attack with it.
Tap and draw. Okay, I'm gonna activate Hermit Druid. And I have no basic lands, so I'll mill my entire library.
Oh.
Whenever that happens, Narcomoeba's gonna hit the battlefield. Wherever that.
What?
Okay. I'll show you.
No basic lands.
No
so
basic
Yeah,
lands.
that means I'm gonna win the game. Usually no one does that unless they're gonna win right there.
Narcomoeba hits the battlefield, and then I'm gonna play a land for turn. And then what's it at?
Oh yeah, he just won. GG's.
A Bloodghast hits the battlefield. Then I'm gonna Dread Return a Thassa's Oracle and win the game.
Yep.
Well, I guess has haste.
The faster win.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about haste. He just wins off of that ATB.
How does he get the Thassa's Oracle?
So I'm gonna Dread Return. The flashback cost is sacrifice 3 creatures, and the 3 will be the Narcomoeba, the Hermit Druid, and the Bloodghast.
Okay, yeah, that does it.
Yep.
All right.
GG's.
So, quick question.
Yep.
Actually, no, this is not even a question. That's fine. You got it.
We're gonna ask if his deck could even be low.
And yeah.
No. That's a common mid combo. Like that's not even anything remarkable. It's just I didn't even know there was a Hermit Druid on the battlefield. I would have left up my disallow to counter the Thassa's Oracle coming in. It's all good though.
That's the second time I've died to a Thassa's Oracle and I lost.
It's not gonna be your last.